The Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel's PrepsPlus is brought to you by Boston Store. Help prevent bullying. Buy a Stop Out Bullying blue shirt and wear it on October 5th. Visit bostonstore.com for more information. By Freighter and the Medical College of Wisconsin Health Network, where sports medicine experts help athletes maximize their potential. And by Menards. Save big money at Menards on all your home improvement needs.
We're at Whitnall High School, home of the Falcons. Hi and welcome to Preps Plus. I'm Lance Allen from today's TMJ4.
And I'm Mark Stewart, prep editor of the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel. This week we've got some outstanding high school football matchups, plus girls volleyball action, and we'll meet up with an outstanding boys soccer team. We'll also be hearing from Packers first-round draft pick Damarious Randall, but we're here at Whitnall because the top-ranked power lifter in the world for her age group works out right here.
Brad Preeter introduces us to our Boston Store featured student athlete.
She lifts 6 days a week, 2 to 3 hours a day, always comes in ready to go, never misses a rep, never misses a set, eats well, gets enough sleep sometimes.
It's hard to find many flaws in Lauren Lent's training routine. Lauren recently came home from the World Powerlifting Championships, held this time in the Czech Republic, and she returned home as sub-junior world champion for the second straight year.
By far the best competition that I've ever had. It was really exciting to be able to communicate with other countries and compete against them competitively. This is my third one, so it was kind of cool to see people that I've competed with before and all of us setting new goals and reconnecting again.
The competition consists of squat, bench press, and deadlift. Surrounded by 5 spotters, Lauren lifted 440 pounds in the squat. She set a world record with her deadlift of 403 pounds, and she made it look easy. Lent went on to set a record with a combined total of 1,048 pounds in the 3 events.
But it's definitely a good feeling to know that all of your hard work pays off and that you got to become the best.
2 guys from Whitnall's powerlifting team also made it to the World Championships and performed well there. Whitnall's powerlifting teams have a strong tradition, which Lauren says is part of the sport's appeal for her.
I really enjoyed that it's an individual sport, yet it's still very much a team sport, and I love that you can be very happy with all the success that you make within it, but you're never really satisfied. Like, you're always trying to reach new goals every single year, every single meet. Like, you've always got something new to work for, and I really enjoy that.
We first met Lauren when she was a sophomore. She got into powerlifting the previous year to get stronger for softball. But Lauren quickly had success in powerlifting competitions and really got hooked on the sport.
Lauren didn't take much time off after returning from Prague with her second world championship. She got back here into the weight room quickly because she wants to keep getting better. She's also very grateful to those who have helped her get this far already.
Lauren wants to thank her coaches, her sponsors, and her athletic director for their support. What they've all done for her has certainly paid dividends.
It's kind of hard to get your arms around it because the numbers she's putting up you don't normally see from a little tiny thing.
As for the future, Lauren hopes to continue doing what she's doing now in college.
I'd really love to do collegiate lifting. It's not really easy to do like the whole scholarship situation with powerlifting because it's not an NCAA sport, but I'd love to go somewhere and be able to lift with another team.
It's definitely an option. I hope she continues because she's way too good not to.
Lauren leads the way, and there are several other Wisconsin girls who are ranked high on the national powerlifting rankings list, but most of the top powerlifters are from the South, Texas in particular.
Now here's one of Lauren's coaches, Dustin Devine, presenting her award on behalf of Boston Store.
Lauren, congratulations on your world championship, and here's a plaque congratulating you on being the featured student athlete for PrepsPlus.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Damarious Randall of the Green Bay Packers. Stick around, Lance and Mark will be right back.
It's Boston Store's Goodwill Sale, September 16th through October 3rd. It's It's so easy to save with 25 to 55% off store-wide, including new fall arrivals. Plus, for each item donated, receive a coupon good for up to an extra 25% off. Even save on cosmetics and fragrances. Or make a $5 donation and receive 3 coupons. Save on nearly everything, including your favorite brands that rarely go on sale. It's so easy to save while helping your community. Boston Store.
What if, instead of having one cancer doctor, you had a team of specialists looking at you from every angle? That's what Freighter and the Medical College of Wisconsin's Cancer Network gives you. Researchers, surgeons, chemotherapy, radiation, and genetic experts, every point of view, getting you the right diagnosis right away, giving you more options, involving you in every decision, and turning what ifs into what is possible.
Update your roof during Menards Roofing and Siding Sale. Seal your roof with quality coatings from Seal Best. Professional-grade plastic roof cement can be used on wet or dry surfaces. Right now it's only $8.99, and larger pails are $35.99. Prevent water damage with Spectra aluminum gutters. These maintenance-free gutters won't rust or crack. Available in 3 colors. 10-foot pieces are just 98 cents each after rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
We're back at Whitnall High School on PrepsPlus, the Milwaukee Journal Sentinel's high school sports show. This week our football highlights kick off with a couple of great matchups, one from the Greater Metro Conference and the other from the Wisconsin Little 10.
Let's roll the PrepsPlus highlights.
Over the past few seasons, the Wisconsin Little 10 has been Wisconsin Lutheran and the Little 7, but this year things are changing. Muskego is currently in 4th place, and there's a 3-way tie for 1st. Slinger and the 2 teams we have here tonight, Oconomowoc and Hartford. It was a stormy night in the western burbs, but apparently it was perfect weather for raccoons. 3rd play of the game, Ben Nineheist looking deep for Brett Sampson, and he has him. This covers 80 yards, Cooney with a very quick 7-point lead. But the Orioles answer. Ryan Zern darts up the middle for the score. The point is missed. Hartford down by 1, 7-6. On to the final play of the first quarter. Cooney's Jacob Rams gets the handoff, breaks a few tackles, and he is gone. 62 yards in all. Oconomowoc stretches their lead to 8 at 14-6. The rain picked up in the 3rd, and so did the Oriole defense. This Cooney backward lateral is loose, and Jared Baisley is the man on the spot. He scoops and scores. Hartford adds the 2-point convert to lead 17-14. Back comes Oconomowoc. Nineheist with a quick out to Zach Clayton. He strolls in for the go-ahead score. Cooney back up 21-17. And the Raccoons add to that lead in the 4th. Nineheist with a great fake. Then the short toss to Sampson, and the senior does the rest. 26 yards in all. Cooney's advantage is now 10. Hartford with one last chance late, but Tommy Nenig's pass is just out of the reach of Josh Goodrow. Oconomowoc stays tied with Slinger for the Little 10 top spot with a 27-17 victory.
Yeah, big swings all over the place in this game, kind of back and forth, and for the 5th straight week, we won in the 4th quarter, which is cool.
It's a Greater Metro Conference showdown and a crosstown rivalry between Brookfield Central and East. Both student sections turn out wearing gold, raising awareness for childhood cancer. The guys in red strike first as TC Swiddle finds Nick Cruel. He'll race through the raindrops for 44 yards, and host Brookfield East takes a 7-0 lead. Tough night to keep your footing, but here's Central's Mitch Mavis tiptoes through traffic for a 4-yard touchdown, all even after 1 quarter. It's still 7 apiece early in the 3rd when Dominic Lebelarte fires to a wide-open Thomas Gibson, 43 yards on the connection, Central on top. Check out the Spartans' junior running back Sam Santiago Lloyd. Leaving would-be tacklers in his wake, Santiago Lloyd might remind you of Ron Dane. He rushed for 188, including this 55-yard score. It's 14 apiece. Big night rushing for Dominic Lebelarte as well. Early in the fourth, he drops back to pass, but then scrambles and finds lots of running room. He's down inside the 10-yard line. A couple plays later, it's a direct snap to Malik Turner. He'll fight his way across the goal line, and the Lancers lead by 7. With about 4 minutes left, East is driving towards a potential game-tying score. Sam Santiago Lloyd runs over defenders as the Spartans pick up multiple first downs. 20 seconds left now. It's 4th down for East. TC Swiddle is looking for Patrick Cartier, but Joe Dubois is right there to break it up, and Central holds on to beat their crosstown rival 21-14. The Lancers are 4-1, 3-0 in the Greater Metro, heading into a showdown with Marquette.
And there's a lot of emotions out there. I mean, going back and forth, it was pretty intense. I mean, it was a great win, great overall team win.
1, 2, 3, family!
This next matchup is between two intense rivals. Both came into the contest undefeated and hungry to stay that way in the Southeast Conference.
We proudly present the Menards Game of the Week.
In these parts, it's known as the helmet game. Franklin at Oak Creek. Both teams 4-0 this season. The Knights own the trophy thanks to the regular season win last year, but Franklin beat Oak Creek in the playoffs. A rainy Friday night, but the stands packed. Even Milwaukee Bucks guard Michael Carter-Williams taking in the game.
Well, I went on Twitter and I was like, hey, I'm looking for a good football game, and the most responses I heard was Oak Creek versus Franklin, so I was like, I'm gonna come check it out.
With MCW on their sideline, OC opened with an 8-minute drive before they were forced to punt. Franklin's Gavin Beck muffs it, but after the game, he said he knew he was still gonna take it to the house. 79 yards later, Beck proves his point. The return game a huge difference all night long, 7-0 Sabres. After the Knights go 3 and out, Franklin back in control and running wild on the legs of senior quarterback Ben Wachter. That sets up a Franklin field goal to make it 10-zip. Second quarter, after another long punt return from Beck, he finishes off the drive, an 8-yard touchdown run. All Sabres, 17-0 in Oak Creek's backyard. Coming out of halftime, the Knights needed to make something happen, and their defense does it. Wachter fumbles the snap, and Oak Creek is there and takes over in great field position. They can't move any further, though, but it leads to a 33-yard field goal by Humberto Hernandez. Oak Creek on the board, but down 2 touchdowns going to the 4th. Facing a 4th down and 8 in Franklin territory, Jacob Sinani's pass broken up by Parker Plume. Sabres take over and put the game away. Beck's 3rd touchdown of the game, Franklin in first place in the Southeast Conference as they reclaim the trophy, 31-3.
It means a lot because looking on like 20 years from now, talking about it, we brought the trophy home. That's really important to us.
We've had kids over the years that have let the ball bounce and afraid to pick it up. He's fearless. The rivalry means a heck of a lot. I'm proud of. My son's one of the seniors, of the 28 seniors. I'm very proud and happy for him and the other guys.
Hey, I'm J.R. Radcliffe, Sports Director at Lake Country Publications and Now Newspapers. Miss any of the big rivalry games this week in prep football? We've got coverage of Mugwanago Arrowhead, Menominee Falls Sussex Hamilton, the Battle of West Dallas, the Battle of Brookfield, and the helmet game between Southeast Conference rivals Franklin and Oak Creek. And your home for all of it is Push for the Playoffs, located at mycommunitynow.com/push. And keep up to date with PrepsPlus on social media and follow us throughout the week. We'll be right back.
It's Boston Store's Goodwill Sale, September 16th through October 3rd. It's so easy to save with 25 to 55% off store-wide, including new fall arrivals. Plus, for each item donated, receive a coupon good for up to an extra 25% off. Even save on cosmetics and fragrances, or make a $5 donation and receive 3 coupons. Save on nearly everything, including your favorite brands that rarely go on sale. It's so easy to save while helping your community. Boston Store.
You can run.
You can eat right.
You can join a club. you can get a checkup.
Of all the decisions you make to stay healthy, one decision can make it all possible. Choosing the Freighter and the Medical College of Wisconsin Health Network as your partner. We have the providers you need in locations close to you, all connected to one of the nation's leading academic medical centers. Learn how to be stronger together with us at freighter.com/one-decision.
Join Menards this week in saluting our American-made products with Menards Made in the USA sale. Dakota melamine panels are made in Rapid City, South Dakota. They're perfect for cabinet boxes, closet organizers, and more. Plus, they're available in several colors and sizes, and scratch and stain resistant on both sides. Right now, a 1/4-inch thick 49 by 97-inch melamine panel starts at just $19.99.
Save big money at Menards.
Damarious Randall should be a key player on the Packers defense this season, but if things had worked out differently, he might have been playing a different sport.
Here's this week's edition of From Preps to Pros.
A lot of people getting familiar with my personality, how goofy I am off the field, and just how serious I be up on the field. I mean, because it's just like a little switch that I guess I turn on and off.
The son of a football coach in Pensacola, Florida, Damarious Randall was an athletic kid who grew up in a big family.
I mean, I was a baby of 8, so I mean, once mom cooked food, I mean, you had to be up in the kitchen ready to eat because my big brothers and sisters, they used to be ready.
If things had turned out differently, Damarious Randall may have ended up playing in Major League ballparks like Miller Park instead of NFL stadiums like Lambeau Field. 2 of Randall's brothers played in the minor leagues, and his travel ball teammate as a kid, Addison Russell, now plays for the Chicago Cubs. But an injury early in Randall's college baseball career triggered his choice to move to football.
Coming out of high school, I ended up signing a baseball scholarship to Butler Community College to play baseball. I ended up tearing a ligament up in my shoulder, so I ended up having to switch back to football. And then I played a year over at Mesa Community College. Then I went to Arizona State for 2 years, and now I'm a Packer.
While Damarious has great memories from baseball, he has no regrets about the injury and the decision that led him to football.
I really never think about it now because, I mean, either way it goes, I don't think I can change it from right now. But, I mean, football was one of my loves, and, I mean, I enjoy waking up every day playing this game.
Randall describes a pro as someone who works hard and tries to master his craft. He says young athletes shouldn't be starstruck by NFL players.
A lot of people think we're superheroes, but I mean, we're just normal. I mean, I was in high school a couple years ago, and I was probably sitting up in some of y'all's shoes, and I mean, I didn't think I was gonna be a first-round draft pick. I mean, it's just something that I just kept on working hard, and I mean, I was just very blessed.
Hopefully you checked it out last week when we honored the Whitnall girls volleyball team. Now this week we head to the North Shore Conference and check in with Whitefish Bay boys soccer.
Allie Dudek has our PrepsPlus Team of the Week.
After winning their last 6 games, the Whitefish Bay boys soccer team is sitting at the top of Division II and setting themselves up for a great run at conference. Despite their current record, the Blue Dukes had a rocky start to the season due to multiple injuries and a new team chemistry.
Well, the team started off pretty slow with some injuries, and we've slowly gotten over them and took care of them. And so now we're starting to pick things up and play pretty well.
Let's go. This team's looking pretty good. The chemistry took a little while the first couple of games with some guys out for various reasons with injuries and such. Once the chemistry started to take off, the talent sort of took over. And then a big key thing this year is the work ethic's probably higher than it has been.
But this team is upping their game with a more challenging schedule, focused work ethic, and motivated team captains.
And being a captain this year, it's more, you just feel like you have more power and more responsibility to control the team, tell people what to do, make sure everybody's doing their thing in practice and games, just making sure everybody's doing the right thing. But we're really working on communication this year and just moving the ball, keep playing, make sure you're not taking too many touches, just keep moving the ball.
Far post, far post.
Coach Warzella is strengthening his team physically and mentally in preparation for a successful playoffs.
We're kind of having this motto of cause over self. So we're focusing on our cause, what we want to accomplish. We're all focused on the greater good of the team. I want us to be in those mentally difficult situations where we got to fight through.
Whitefish Bay has reason to be confident after defeating longtime rivals Brookfield East at the impressive Gusho tournament a couple of weeks ago.
It's always been our goal to win that tournament, and we've always lost almost like the first game. And this year we got every game and all the way to the championship and won.
After a devastating loss at the sectional finals last year, the Blue Dukes are channeling that adversity into motivation this time around.
That still hurts, but we understand that no matter what, as we progress hopefully through the playoffs, we're going to face some really good teams, and we're going to have to play some really quality soccer to beat them.
Congratulations, Whitefish Bay, for being our Team of the Week, and best of luck throughout the rest of the season.
We are thrilled to have Menards back on board as a PrepsPlus sponsor. During our off-season, Menards awarded a couple of PrepsPlus scholarships.
It's time to meet those scholarship winners.
Nikaya, on behalf of Menards, PrepsPlus, and the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel, I'm pleased to give you this $1,000 scholarship for your college education. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Nikaya Wary has overcome a variety of challenges, growing as a person in the process. With a positive attitude, Nikaya now feels her dedication to her schoolwork has set a good example for those around her.
Every child should keep their grades up, go to school, get their education, and they're going to be successful in life.
The male winner of the Menards PrepsPlus Scholarship, Andrew Samancic, is an excellent student who's been involved in tons of activities. He's a multi-sport athlete, a decorated Eagle Scout, and has been active in student government, just to name a few.
There's a term called servant leadership, which means to put the group's needs before your own. And I feel like throughout my years in high school, I've developed into a servant leader.
Congratulations and best of luck to Andrew and Nikaya, winners of the Menards PrepsPlus scholarships.
It's Boston Store's Goodwill Sale, September 16th through October 3rd. It's so easy to save with 25 to 55% off store-wide, including new fall arrivals. Plus, for each item donated, receive a coupon good for up to an extra 25% off. Even save on cosmetics and fragrances, or make a $5 donation and receive 3 coupons. Save on nearly everything, including your favorite brands that rarely go on sale. It's so easy to save while helping your community. Boston Store.
Spend more time relaxing and less time working on your home with low-maintenance aluminum soffit systems from Cell-Even and Menards. In 13 attractive colors, right now all Cell-Even aluminum soffit systems are 10% off. Get a new look for your home with pre-finished engineered siding. LP Smart Side siding is already painted and ready to install, saving you valuable time and labor. Plus, it's backed by a 15-year PPG paint warranty. In 13 colors, $9.99 a piece.
Save big money at Menards.
The ACL is the anterior cruciate ligament. It's one of the 4 major ligaments in the knee. It prevents rotational instability of the knee. Females playing basketball and soccer are 7 to 9 times more likely to tear their ACL than a male playing the same sport. Really, the only way an athlete can prevent an ACL injury is to go through a strength training program. That program needs to incorporate strengthening of the hamstrings, training the hamstrings to fire more quickly. That program also needs to incorporate jump training. The goal is to prevent the athlete from landing from a jump in a position that puts their knee at risk. We want to prevent that rotational injury to the knee. The recommended treatment for an ACL injury in a high school athlete is going to be reconstructive surgery. Athletes can get back to their sport in 6 to 8 months.
For more information, visit freighter.com/sports.
Last fall, both the Muskego and Catholic Memorial girls volleyball teams played in state championship matches.
And this past week, the Warriors and Crusaders went head-to-head. Scott Babler's got the action in the PrepsPlus Spotlight.
Tonight we spotlight two of the top girls volleyball programs in the state. Muskego made it to the D1 state championship last year, losing to DSHA in 5 tough games. Meanwhile, Catholic Memorial won the Division II championship and currently sit atop the polls this season. As good as the Warriors were last season, the Crusaders beat them all 3 times they met. Looked like some payback might be in store for Muskego early. Haley Bartz with a nice change of pace drop shot, Warriors up 2. Then it's Rachel Hine with the rejection on this Crusader shot, 16-13 Muskego. But Memorial runs off 5 straight points. Here, Ivy Whalen with perfect placement on this tap, CM up a pair. Back come the Warriors. The Crusaders cannot handle the rocket off the arm of Sandra Moore, Muskego back on top. But the home team gets the last say in Game 1. Maddie Randall with this laser that no one can reach. Crusaders win it 25-23. Game 2 was not as close as Memorial was sharp from the get-go, especially junior Lexi Alden. Here she goes high for this winner, Crusaders up 13. Later, her drop shot gets through the Warrior defense. CM cruises in Game 2, 25-15. Game 3 saw more of the same. Muskego cannot corral Whalen's blast. Crusaders up 17-10. But the Warriors show some fight. Moore with this hard smash as Muskego pulls within 4 points. But CM had too much on this night. Tori North makes it look easy with this dunk shot. The Crusaders sweep the match, winning Game 3 25-16 as they build toward a repeat in Green Bay this November.
They're a really good team, and they're probably one of the top teams to beat in order to win conference. And them being at state last year, beating them is like a really good accomplishment. It feels great.
Teams out there want to beat Catholic Memorial. You know, we have a huge target on our backs. So every single game, we come out to play hard and we come out and play to win.
Before we go tonight, a quick reminder. If you ever miss an episode of the show, you can check it out on the PrepsPlus YouTube channel.
And you can catch all the individual segments of the show on jsonline.com. Thanks for watching. Till next time, you know this guy's Lance Allen.
And this is Mark Stewart. Thanks for watching on PrepsPlus.
The Milwaukee Journal Sentinel's PrepsPlus is brought to you by Boston Store. Help prevent bullying. Buy a Stop Out Bullying blue shirt and wear it on October 5th. Visit bostonstore.com for more information. By Frederick and the Medical College of Wisconsin Health Network, where sports medicine experts help athletes maximize their potential. And by Menards, dedicated to service and quality.